Hello Taurus, Elsie here with a bonus reading. How are you, my bull gang? Thank you so much for clicking here. I appreciate you. I'm not going to ask for anything particular, and you know that I don't date or time these bonus reads as they come around, so take it as it resonates. For some of you, we're all on different timelines. It could be happening now, it could be a future prediction. And let's take a look. Trying to get my money's worth out of these cards before I have to put them away. They're Yuletide cards, right? They're about the holidays. So I'm going to use this deck again. You're probably getting sick of seeing it, but that's okay. So Taurus, I'm here to do a reading for you. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, my friends. Happy solstice to you. As I throw these cards, I think it's about 20 minutes to midnight, so it's still the solstice. And just want to say to you, happy Yuletide, and I hope that your days become brighter from here, because this is the shortest day of the year, right? The 21st is the shortest day of the year, solstice, and we celebrate the sun because the sun is coming to make our days longer. So blessings to you and your families. All right, here we go, Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Here we go. Let's talk about Taurus, please. What is coming up for Taurus? What's coming up for Taurus? We've got the Five of Swords. Why do we have the Five of Swords, please? We have the Father Christmas is Virgo. That is the Hermit. All right, we've got the Nine of Cups in the reverse. Taurus, I think that there is something that you're thinking about, whether that's in the future or now. And I feel what you're thinking about is something that you've gained wisdom over. I feel like there has been some sort of communication that didn't go the way that you wanted it to. I think that you felt that it might go differently. Just want to show you this depiction. Looks like somebody's got the Ace of Swords in their mouth. It's like someone's got a sharp tongue, I want to say. Somebody here had a really sharp tongue, and it ended up with people being left on the outside. We've got four swords or four canes that are in this jar, and four swords are about healing. I feel like somebody here needs to heal the way they speak, or I feel like possibly that you are someone who is feeling a little bit regretful about speaking out of turn or saying something that hurt someone. You've had some time to think on it, I feel, because we do have the Hermit here. Father Christmas is the Hermit. We've got Virgo energy, and I feel as though, like, since this happened, since this communication happened, it feels like you've had time to think. You've gained wisdom over the situation. I think you're realizing now the impact that your words had, I want to say, because with the Nine of Cups in the reverse, it tells me like the party's over, or, we're no longer happy. It's no longer a happy situation. I feel like whatever was said, the cane is hanging out of the mouth of one person here. And so I feel like that person had a sharp tongue. They could be feminine or masculine. Take it as it resonates. Both are on the card. But it feels like something was said that came out pretty harshly, and it automatically put a situation into the Nine of Cups in the reverse, which means I feel like you were left alone to do your thing, or you left them alone to do their thing. It could be them, could be you. Take it as it resonates, Taurus. So Father Christmas is here looking into the past, and so I feel like you've gained wisdom over the past situation, because I feel like the situation itself did happen in the past, but I feel like in the present you're still thinking about it. Yeah, because the Five of Swords are all about the communication, the mind, right? So I feel like you're still thinking about how you hurt someone or disappointed someone with a sharp tongue. And I feel like you want to heal it, because he is holding a jar of the Four Swords. So the Nine of Cups being in the reverse tells me that somebody kind of left you to yourself, or, like they didn't say anything after that. I feel like it ended up being quiet. The party's over. We're not really talking to each other. It wasn't a happy situation. We have the Child, which is the Fool. So it could be that something is about to begin again here. It feels like some time has passed since this has happened, Taurus. A long time has passed, and somebody has realized the harsh way they treated you, or you've realized that maybe you shouldn't have said a certain thing. Take that as it resonates. It could be them, could be you. It's a general reading, right? We have the Child here, who is the who is the Fool, and this is taking a leap of faith. It feels as though somebody is about to take a leap of faith about this situation from the past. They've had time to think on it. And as they realize their light, I think that they realize that the way that they said the thing, not that they said it, but the way that they said it possibly wasn't necessarily the easiest way to get by whatever situation you were dealing with in the Five of Swords. It feels like you said it or they said it, take it as it resonates, and it was at any cost, and the cost was loss. It feels like it's a loss of feelings, or a loss of us being together and doing things happily anymore. We've got, excuse me, we've got, sorry. All right, throat chakra on holidays here. So we have the Four of Good Cheer, and the Four of Good Cheer is the Four of Cups. And I'll again look at this pretty depiction here. This particular depiction shows one cup that's up, the rest of them are kind of spoiled or poured out. Somebody here is on the phone. It's almost like we're working. It feels like somebody's thinking about this situation while they're working, Taurus. And I feel like this Four of Cups is telling me that since this situation went down, there's been no sharing of anything. It feels like they're not sharing with you, you're not sharing with them. We left the Nine of Cups in the reverse, and we just carried on with our lives. But I think that one of you, it could be a Virgo or an Aries, one of you is thinking about the situation and is feeling differently, because there is a gift sitting on the chair. I feel like you're feeling differently about the situation. Somebody here, or they are, somebody here is ready to take some sort of a leap of faith or have a new beginning here. But we're in the Four of Cheer here. We're in the Four of Cups. There is one cup on the table that is standing up, so that could be the Ace of Cups. That does indicate that after something has poured out or something, the good times are over, because that's the Nine of Cups in the reverse. And the Three Cups here poured out, that maybe there still is a chance. I think that somebody doesn't see that there's still a chance, because this cup is here, still piping hot, but it's behind the computer. It's behind the laptop, and I think this person's not paying attention, but they don't see it here. So maybe you or they don't see that there still is a chance that we can get this back on track. What else do we have here for Taurus, please? We have the Knight of Gifts in the reverse, but everything has come to a complete and total stop. It's like everything is taking too long. There's delays here. There's delays because nobody's moving forward. Nobody's recognizing that there's still a cup here. We're still sort of focused on what happened back here. Tell me about this Five of Swords, please. Tell me about the Five of Swords for Taurus. What happened here? Because there was somebody had a harsh tongue here. The sword is, or the cane is sticking right out of that kid's mouth. So it feels like somebody said something hurtful. Or maybe it was truthful, because the Ace of Swords is truth. It's an aha moment. Or maybe someone was just completely and honestly truth and the other person couldn't handle it. We just were honest about something here. And it could have been about feelings, because we do have cups here. Tell me about the Five of Swords, please. We have the Four of Swords. Look, the Four of Swords is in the hand of this boy, right? The Four of Swords is here, and then we bring the Four of Swords here. So we've got now four swords and 5 swords, which is 9. So it feels like neither one of you is very comfortable with the situation as it is. We're trying to heal from it. We're trying to heal from it so we can possibly come back together. But right now, I think that there's worry is what it is. We're looking too far into the future. Somebody's looking into the past. It could be a Virgo. Could be an Aries. Look, the Aries and the Virgo are both looking into the past. So this is a past situation. We have the Page of Pentacles, wondering if we can reconvene. Wondering if we can come together. Can we begin something again? Can we put work into this? It's going to take some work, but I feel like we can move forward here. The Eight of Pentacles is we have to both be willing to work on it. I don't know if this is love or if this is friendship. It's not clear to me in my feelings right now. But the Eight of Pentacles is telling me that there needs to be some really hard work. 8 and 1 is 9. Somebody needs to be confident to go forward to the other person. Someone needs to get up. The person who's most confident needs to contact the other person. So we can talk about it. I want to say that somebody has healed since the situation. So if you think that they still feel the same after these harsh words or the harsh situation that happened, I don't think they do. I think somebody's gained wisdom over the situation. And we've got Virgo here with the 8 of Pentacles, and we've got the Hermit here. So I feel like somebody here has worked hard on themselves, because the 9 of Pentacles are here. We've got the Page of Pentacles and the 8. The 9 of Pentacles is about growth, right? It's about healing and growth, because we've got the 4 swords here. Tell me more. We have the 7 of Cups in the reverse. Somebody has a better understanding now of how they feel about the situation, and it feels like it was clouded before. Tell me about the Hermit, please. Who's in Hermit mode? Tell me who's in Hermit mode for Taurus, please. Doesn't have to be a Virgo. Could be someone who's just really inwardly thinking now that they have their light. Maybe they didn't back then. Somebody here is trying to bring light to the subject, trying to understand it. The Hermit is holding out the lamp to the past. Tell me about the Hermit, please. We've got the Moon. So it's really hard to see in the dark. I want to say that there is a bit of a darkness around here, around this energy. Of course, today is the solstice, and it is the darkest night. And it's a reminder, the solstice is, that no matter how dark it gets, how long it stays dark for, because this is the longest night of the year, essentially, that the sun is always going to come out. I want to say that right now it might be dark, and maybe we can't see what's needed in the future here. We've got Pisces and Cancer energy here. It's a feeling that the Hermit has, whoever's in Hermit mode. It's a feeling that I need to cast a little bit of light on whatever has gone on in the dark. It might have something to do with the Empress here. That maybe the Empress feels like they're in the dark. Empress is Taurus and Libra energy. And we have the 7 of Candles, which is the 7 of Wands. So it feels like the Empress has got her back to the situation. I say her because there's a woman on the card, but we are talking about feminine and masculine energies, right? You can be a masculine Empress as well, because this Empress has feminine leaning energy, but also has masculine energy. I just want you to note that there is a lantern on both sides. So they are both enlightened. And I feel like we are speaking about two very spiritual people. The Empress is that, and so is the Hermit here. So I feel like right now, I want to say that the Empress has their back to the situation, because they're not interested in digging into the darkness. They're not interested in. It's like they're otherwise occupied. They're not interested in this situation right now. I feel like it has to come to light. Oh, there's another light on the. Just looking. There's 2 candles here, one on either side of the moon. So it's like, it feels like somebody needs to make a decision, to come out of the darkness and speak to the other. I really do feel that if this happens at all, if somebody does come out of the darkness to speak, I feel like it's the Hermit, the Virgo, or whoever the Hermit is to you, has decided that they are going to be brave enough to face the dark. Just with the light that they bring, they're going to be facing the dark here. So I don't know who the Virgo is for you. The Hermit is Virgo energy. It's the energy of going over all the details. It's the energy of taking note specifically of things you want to learn from, so you can be wiser. And so I feel like these two people are both enlightened. I feel like the Empress is looking towards the 7 candles or the 7 of Wands, because she's holding her ground, which is what the Empress should do. If you really are truly the Empress, if you've healed your way into being an Empress, you're not really even concerned about stuff that went on in the past. Honestly, her back is to the Hermit. Her back is to the darkness, and she's just carrying on. She's holding her ground. There's nothing here that I can do. If somebody wants me, they can come get me. And that's how the Empress knows what is for her. or him, what is for the feminine or the masculine, that's how they know, because it arrives to them. Tell me why the party's over here. Tell me about the 9 of Cups in the reverse. We've got the 2 of Swords in the reverse. Tells me that somebody here is becoming more open to the situation, to maybe talking about it. We have the 9 of Wands, the 9 of Candles. Somebody is wanting to speak about this situation with you, Taurus. And it could be romantic, it could be platonic, take it as it resonates, could be a best friend. We have 2 candles, which are on the mantle in the moon energy here. So it does feel like somebody who's Pisces or Cancer could be someone who might be sending you a note. You might get a Christmas card from this person. This person's making a decision to communicate. They're making a decision to move forward here. And the 9 of Wands tells me that it feels like somebody's exhausted. It takes more energy to ignore you, Taurus, than it does take to actually deal with the situation. And somebody here is no longer in a place where they're blocked. It feels like somebody now is realizing that it takes me way more energy. It exhausts me, in fact, to think about this situation. I just want to talk to Taurus about it. So somebody here is making a decision. What's the decision, please? The decision is to speak. So somebody wants to say something. Somebody is going to arrive, and it's going to be, how can I say? It's going to feel invasive, Taurus. It's going to feel like somebody's just cranking you open in a second when you're not ready. And you know how you deal with it, Taurus, when somebody pushes your back up against the wall and says, give me an answer now on this thing right now. You don't like it. Right? So I feel like this person, they could be a Gemini, they don't have to be. This person is coming in to speak with you. And I feel like they are coming in to seize some sort of a moment. They've realized their part in whatever went down here. Now, I could be talking about you or them, take it as it resonates, but somebody here has realized their part in how everything went down, and that it was a bit of you and a bit of me. Maybe it was a misunderstanding, but somebody's coming in with clarity. Somebody wants to make things clear. Tell me why the Knight of Gifts is in the reverse, the Knight of Pentacles. Why is the Knight of Pentacles in reverse here for Taurus and Moon Rising, Venus and Jupiter? Oh, so things that have ground down to a complete and total halt, Taurus, are about to get some movement. We've got the lightning tree, and that is the Tower in this deck. So it feels like something is stuck, and the universe is coming to break you out of jail, or them, so to break this situation in half, to break it free. And that's what I felt like when I saw the Knight of Swords, that things are like somebody's like pulling open the curtains, or it's like putting light on the subject. Excuse me. Tell me more. We got Scorpio energy here now. We've got the 9 of Pentacles. We have the 9 of Pentacles up here as well. The 9 of Gifts. And we have the Emperor. All right. So I want to say that, oh boy, yoy, oh yoy, as my grandma would say, oh yoy. Okay, so the lightning tree is here. There is going to be some sort of a tower here, Taurus, and it is specifically designed as a shocker to shake this free, because this is stuck energy, right? The Knight of Pentacles has stopped moving, completely stopped moving, and the Tower comes in as mercy to shake things up. It's time for us to talk, and I think the person that wants to speak with you is the Emperor. We have the Holly King here. That's the Emperor in this deck. The Emperor is holding the Ace of Wands. This person is coming in because they want to do so. It makes them feel passionate. It's something in their list of passions to do. I want to say that I feel that this Emperor is single, for those of you who want to know that. This Emperor is single, very confident, coming forward. And I said here that somebody has to take a moment to figure out what it is that they want, right? The 7 of Cups in the reverse is, I get it. Now I know what I want. Now I can pick a cup and I can carry on. And I think it's the Emperor who's decided that. But the Emperor is the one who doesn't really need anything materially. This person's not coming in to ask for money. They're not coming in to ask to live with you or any of that. This person is coming in because they are single. They are abundant. They don't need you. You don't need them. And I feel like this person is probably coming in the holiday season. So probably like between now and I would say well, for me as someone who is a Canadian who celebrates or how can I say, celebrates and notices Ukrainian Christmas, maybe it's between now and then. I want to say that it's between today as you view this and the 6th of January. The Julian calendar is what the Ukrainians follow. So the 9 of Pentacles here tells me that this person doesn't really need anything from you. What they're looking for is they're looking for balance and stability with you. I feel like the Emperor coming in here is what is causing the Tower. Tell me about the Tower, please. There is a new beginning. We've got this Fool here, and it's right on the lightning tree has come up right underneath it. So I feel like this Tower is actually the beginning of something new. New between you and the Emperor, whether you know this person or not. The Emperor is in Aries, but understand that the Emperor also has the balanced energy of all of the kings, just like the Empress has all the balanced energy of all of the queens. So they can then choose to come toward you in any way that they wish, you know, swords, wands, cups, or pentacles. This Emperor, though, is showing up as all of them, showing up very balanced here. So there was an ending between you and the Emperor. We have the 10 of Swords here, and then we have balance in the reverse, Sagittarius energy, that is Temperance. So I want to say that the ending was really harsh. It was without balance. It was harsh words. Under there, we did see the child with the Ace of Swords sticking out of their mouth. It was harsh words, and it was not healing. It was like everything broke down. Right? When the Temperance comes up in reverse, for me, something is sick or it's ill. It's not balanced, and we have to heal it. We have to get it back in balance here. And I think that this is probably a destined couple or a destined coming back together or a destined meeting, because it feels like the lightning tree is putting everything together here. We do have the Chariot. So it was like a really quick conversation, I want to say. Everything fell apart. Somebody said something terrible to the other one and blocked them, and that was it. That's how we've left it, and it's been stuck there ever since. But here comes the lightning tree, and the lightning tree is coming in to give clarity. Look, it's all about the swords today. Give clarity on the heartbreak. So the Ace is the one that was hanging out of the kid's mouth in the 5 of Swords, right? And then we have the 3, and the 4 was in the jar the child was carrying. So I want to say that there is going to be some sort of a very clear, concise communication, something you're going to get some clarity from the Emperor as to why it's been so quiet for so long. This person's coming in to speak with you. They're going to be very honest. Their heart is broken. They feel really sad that you two have not been speaking. So I don't know if the Emperor is your soulmate, like love soulmate, or if this is a brother or a sister or a mother or father. But it's like we do have the mother and the father of the group. So it could be your parents that need to come together during the holiday season to speak to each other. Could be that as well. But I feel if you're looking at this from a love point of view, that you are going to get communication from this Emperor. And I know that you've been seeing it and hearing it forever and ever and ever, but I still am with this energy. I can't get out of this energy. Obviously, you can't get out of the energy, or I would be reading something different, right? So we have the Star, we have the Ace of Fire, and we have the 10 of Good Cheer. I feel that the Emperor is hopeful that we can open a new path of passion here, and that it will lead to the 10 of Cups. I really do believe that this person still has feelings for you. If we're looking at something that is romantic, this person does want to set up shop with you. They want to set up household. They want to try and bring everything together, bring our kids under one roof. Yep, someone's ready to open their heart here. You might get an apology, Taurus. I feel like we're coming out of the 5 of Pentacles here, being on the outside looking in. Yep, there is going to be balance here. We do have Judgment. So there is going to be some sort of a karmic balance here. Love, we're bringing love into the situation. It's going to be a very compassionate meeting. We've got the Queen of Cups. Oh, look at that. And the King of Cups. It's going to be a good meeting. I feel like this conversation is not only going to be clear and concise, but it's going to be loving and kind. All right, I'm going to leave it there, Taurus. Thank you so much for coming and watching. I appreciate you. I am out for now, but I'll be back because I'm always back. You know it. Love you guys. Bye-bye.